Welcome back to Afternoon Express right here on SABC3, where the stage is yours. I'm Leanne Williams, of course, hanging out with the gorgeous Afternoon Express team. And we have another incredible woman who we're chatting to today. Now, social entrepreneur Renshia Manuel decided to start a company called GrowBox after struggling to find employment. Armed with just a matric certificate, she was able to provide a solution to food insecurity within her community and surrounding communities. GrowBoxes are now supplementing basic food necessities and generating a basic income for the buyers. Renshia Manuel, welcome to the show. I just want to give you a big high five, girl. Doing the most. I love that.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Okay, so before we chat about GrowBox, your journey, your personal journey to where you are today is basically one that needs to be celebrated. Do you want to tell us how you got to where you are?
Many hardships along the way. After I matriculated, I studied motor mechanics. And after I graduated, I thought that motor mechanics would be a way for me to help my mother, as she had a daycare at the time. And if I could help service her vehicles for her, then she wouldn't need to run around and get, you know, a man's help, so to say. So then after the motor mechanics, I worked in various industries. I worked as a waitress, I was a driver, I was a bar lady. And then I worked at a primary school for 6 years as a school librarian. Yeah, and during that time, also raising a family and raising my kids. Yeah.
So when did the idea for the GrowBox come along?
It was in 2014. I was struggling to feed my family, and at that time I was unemployed for 2 years, without any income or any savings. And then I started a vegetable garden in my own backyard. I started with food scraps and seeds from vegetables and, you know, growing from food waste. And I literally took a dry piece of patch in my backyard and I turned it into a vegetable garden. And we would eat literally out of our garden and into our pots. And that was our supper. I'd let the kids go and they would choose what they would want for supper. It'd either be beans or carrots or cabbage.
Oh, my goodness.
And that was our dinner.
Wow, I love that. Okay, so from that point to where you are now, how has it grown in leaps and bounds?
It's grown tremendously. From 2016, it was just an idea. I entered a entrepreneurship competition with this idea of starting a wholesale nursery within Hanover Park, of all places. And entered the competition with this vision of a nursery, and they kept emphasizing during the workshops, find your niche, find what makes you unique, find what sets you apart from your competitors. But with a social impact, how will your business impact your community? By creating jobs and be a sustainable business within your community. So I thought, how can GrowBox impact communities like Hanover Park, like Manenberg, like Langa? How do we get the community involved in food gardening programs and initiatives? And then it struck me, but we're sitting with the problem that there's no land spaces. People are living in backyard dwellings. They're living in flats. And we have absolutely no land space available. And if it is, then it's polluted and it's trashed and all of those things. So that's where the GrowBox concept was born, giving people the ability to grow their own food within limited spaces.
And how has the community embraced the GrowBox?
Very well, very well. Thus far, we've got 186 boxes sponsored through corporates, through community members, through our clients who buy a GrowBox, and then they'll decide, I want to sponsor a GrowBox to a disadvantaged household. Yes,
that's
so it's
amazing.
been fantastic.
Listen, I am losing my mind right now. Can I get a demo as to how the GrowBox actually works?
You ready to get your hands dirty?
I'm ready to get my hands dirty.
Let's do this.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
So we're going to move over here.
Yes.
And
you can go
are we going to go around this way?
Yes, let's go around.
All right, I'm going to take my rings off so I can get my hands dirty.
So we have a selection of Tabasco chilies, and some basil and some chives. And these are perfect for whichever salad you'd like to make, maybe a pesto salad or some chives for a little spring salad.
Lovely.
So Yeah, I brought you.
So what
we're
do I
going to
need to
space them apart.
Okay.
So you want to take this and just dig the holes,
All right,
and then
dig in the holes. If you've just joined us, I'm joined by Renshia Manuel, the CEO of GrowBox, and she's showing us an amazing initiative to plant your own food in this gorgeous box over here. Is this right? Ek doen net wat ek wil.
So just dig a hole quickly.
Am I digging
there we
a
go.
hole? All right.
Just like that.
There we go. This is fun.
So this is the potting soil mixture.
Okay.
So we've added some core to the mixture, some vermiculite, and all the good stuff. So that it can retain water even during our summer season. We just came from a drought.
Is it
so
weird
you must
that I love the smell of soil?
Did you know that working in the soil is actually therapeutic? Ask any garden, they will tell you there's nothing like working in the soil. Okay, so you can take that one and plant it in there, and I'll make another hole for you over there. So we'll put, there we go.
That's wonderful. Oh, this is good.
We're making you a nice salad box. So once they're grown, you can cut them fresh. And
amazing.
Put
Well,
them
we're going
in
to
your
continue
salads.
putting all of our beautiful plants and vegetables and herbs in our grow box. This is Renshia Manuel, and she's, of course, showing how to end food insecurity in our communities. Pali, what do you think about this, my love?